De'Aaron Fox scored 32 points as the Sacramento Kings beat the Los Angeles Lakers 116-111 on Wednesday night for their 5th straight victory. Fox has at least 20 points and a half 8 times this season, including twice in the first half. Harrison Barnes added 20 points, and Kevin Huerter had 18 to help the Kings improve to 25-18 on the season, and they are now in 3rd place in the Western Conference. Kings center Domantas Sabonis missed the game due to illness. Coach Mike Brown said before the game it was a stomach issue that had been going around the team. Richaun Holmes started in place of Sabonis and had a season-high 16 points and 11 rebounds. Keegan Murray tied a season high with 10 rebounds. The game was tied at 108 with 1:10 remaining before the Kings scored 4 straight points to get some breathing room en route to the win over LA as they win the season series against the Lakers 3-1. The Sacramento Kings have been an afterthought in the NBA for nearly 2 decades, with their last playoff appearance coming in the 2005-06 season. Kings fans have had little to celebrate over the last 16 seasons, but that narrative is finally changing this season. What's going on, everyone? Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the surging Sacramento Kings and why they are turning heads in the Western Conference. If you guys can hit a like on this video, it does help a ton, and please subscribe to the channel for more Kings and NBA content just like this. And real quick, about 96% of you are watching my videos but aren't subscribed, so if you can make sure you're subbed, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, be sure to turn on post notifications so you stay notified anytime I drop a new video. The Sacramento Kings turnaround, overseen by new head coach Mike Brown, since their personnel swap at last year's trade deadline, has been nothing short of spectacular. While losing a rising star like Halliburton is never ideal, Domantas Sabonis seems to have unlocked De'Aaron Fox's potential. Other signings like Malik Monk round out a fun, aggressive, and very competitive team that's making some serious noise in the Western Conference. When you look at this Kings team, you gotta start with their high-paced, high-flowing offense. The Kings are finally an exciting team to watch out there. Combined with the league's top scoring offense, the Kings are 3rd in offensive rating, 3rd in assists, 1st in 2-point percentage, 3rd in field goal percentage, and top 10 in 3-point percentage, makes and attempts. The Kings put up a ton of points and can keep up with any team in the league. On defense, however, the Kings don't have a top-tier defense to go along with their league-best offense. The Kings are 25th in defensive rating, 24th in scoring defense, 28th in opponent field goal percentage, 21st in steals, and 29th in blocks. This means the Kings have one specific game plan. They want every game to be a shootout. And this is the type of game the Kings love to play. Their style of play thrives when they're playing in some high-scoring affairs. Now, one of the biggest reasons why the Sacramento Kings have had a ton of success this season is Domantas Sabonis, who's played very well this season so far. Remember, last season, when the Kings first made the trade, it was seen as a controversial one, and people were doubting the direction of this Kings team. Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield heading to Indiana, and Domantas Sabonis coming to Sacramento, many people skewed the trade in favor of the Pacers. But now, it's looking like a huge win-win for both sides. Halliburton is flourishing in Indiana, and Sabonis has led the Kings in the West. Sacramento may have found the piece they have been missing to finally make a playoff push. And on Monday, Domantas Sabonis was named Western Conference Player of the Week. These are Sabonis' numbers for this year so far. He's averaging 18.9 points, 12.6 rebounds, 7.1 assists. He's shooting at 38% from 3, 61% from the field, 74% from the line. From a numbers perspective, Sabonis is averaging more rebounds, more assists, and shooting better from 3, the field, and the line than he ever did in both of his all-star seasons. Now, he isn't at that 20 points per game mark, but he's also taking 2 to 3 less shots per game than he did in those seasons. And when you got a team that is built with the type of offense that the Kings have, Sabonis doesn't need to take as many shots and can focus more on ball movement and getting his teammates involved, which is why he is averaging a career high in assists at 7.1. This season, according to Cleaning the Glass, he is in the 98th percentile at his position for assist to usage ratio, the highest of his career. He is also in the 98th percentile in assist percentage, and lastly, he is in the 98th percentile in defensive rebounding, the highest of his career. Not to mention that in 41 games, he is leading the league in rebounds at 12.6 and double-doubles with 33, and he is also third in triple-doubles with 4. And this while the Kings lead the league in points per game at 120. And Domantas Sabonis' arrival has now created a real all-star duo for the Kings, with he and De'Aaron Fox leading the way. The Kings' complementary piece to Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, has been playing at an all-star level as well, hitting an astonishing 57.1% of his 2-point field goals. Fox has bumped his scoring to 24 points per game this season. Although his defensive numbers have dipped below his career averages, Fox's efficient play cannot go unnoticed. His career field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and effective field goal percentage have all increased to the tune of 50.7%, 78%, and 55.4% respectively. It's not far-fetched to see 2 Sacramento Kings All-Stars in Utah this February for the NBA All-Star Game. I mean, with the way Sabonis and Fox have been playing, those nods would be well-deserved, and I hope to see both of them in the All-Star Game. Now, there is still a very long way to go in the season, but the Kings are looking like they're the real deal. With only 6 games separating the 3 seed from the 13 seed in the West, anything can still happen in the second half of the season. However, with the way the Kings have been playing, it's hard to bet against this team right now. I don't anticipate the Kings dropping off or collapsing in the second half. They have a young core of players that are hungry to win. And I can say with confidence that this is looking like it's finally going to be the season where the Sacramento Kings end their miserable playoff drought. Light the beam, Kings fans. This team is just getting started, and this team has proven a lot of people wrong. There were many people doubting this Kings team coming into this season. A lot of people questioning if it was the right decision to move on from Halliburton to bring in a guy like Sabonis. People not expecting the Kings to be in the top 3 of the West. Like, are you kidding me? If I ask 10 people, do you think the Kings are going to be a 3 seed in the Western Conference before the start of the season? I don't think anybody would have said yes. This is a remarkable turnaround for this Kings franchise, and they have really turned heads and proven a lot of people wrong. And I really hope they can continue playing at this pace, because I'll tell you guys this much: the Sacramento Kings are a fun team to watch, and the NBA is better when the Kings are good. It's been so long since the Kings have had success, and I want to see relevancy with this franchise again. I want to see the Kings play in meaningful games. I want to see the Kings have playoff games in Sacramento, because that crowd is simply electrifying. So hopefully the Sacramento Kings can keep this up. I do anticipate they will keep this up, so we will see how everything unfolds. But what has your reaction been to this Kings team? Do you think they can keep this up? And do you think the Sacramento Kings are legitimate contenders? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Again, guys, hit a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Kings and NBA content. We're trying to hit 30K on this channel, so your support is greatly appreciated. That is it for me. As always, thank you so much for watching. This is Lucas signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.